Alright, party people, this is your host with the most, Mr. Ron, and right by my side is...
G-Man, aka the Shinkudo Guy Jane, for those that know.
That's right. And what you got for us today?
Today, we 2012. So for those that think we only do old school stuff, nah, it's 40 years of hip-hop.
40 years of hip-hop.
So we choose songs that represent 40 years of hip-hop.
That's right.
And this one's one of my favorite from the album Dream Chasers 2.
I'm like, dude, the back of your neck is looking a little bushy, no?
Oh,
and we're talking about these young cats?
Yeah, these young guys, they always sharp and dapper then. Meek Mill featuring Big Sheen. Burn!
Yeah,
I think we need to go
I think we need a cut, man.
We need to trim and be
we need
looking good and represent these guys, so...
And like the barbershop is an intricate part of hip-hop culture. And some people got their reps at barbershops.
That's true.
So guys, we have to put this on hold. We will be back.
We'll come back with a new fade.
Here we are.
Straight to Brooklyn.
That's the place.
Straight to Brooklyn.
What's happening, man? Nice to see you. What's up?
Son, you blessed?
That's my cuz.
How you doing? Alright? Finding you?
You're the other part of the show?
That's right.
Yeah, that's blessed.
Even my shit is looking kind of bushy. I'm looking a little scruffy right now. This is why we come to Fade to Brooklyn.
Yep. It's gonna be sharp afterwards.
That's right. That's the way we do it. 40 years of hip hop.
He's a street hustler. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ronnie T.
That's
You know
right. That's right. All right, guys. So back from the barber shop, so fresh and so clean.
Fresh and clean, So
today, this was one of your picks, my man. So how did you land on that track?
That track, if I remember, I started listening to. I always heard about Meek Mill, this guy, he's dope and everything, But when he signed to Maybach, because at first Meek Mill, when he got into the game, he was not with the Maybach Music Group. Yeah, because I Don't Like was from the mixtape. I think Black Boy's Mitzvah, but that was one of the best mixtape by Rick Ross, And that's what I discovered. And then I heard this track on the mixtape, and I was like, yo, this shit is burning, I love the beat and everything. And then I'm like, Big Sheen and Meek Mill. And as far as originality, they flossing, rapping, braggadocious rap to its fullest, kind of like glamorous life by Cool C back then, So you got it, the glamorous life, So that's really A and B, plus and B, everybody's good. So for that, it wasn't nothing special on the song, but they're doing it their own way, an original way.
Yeah.
They're fun to listen, it's hype, and it's burning, So I give it a 3.
Okay, that's I think that's fair. Meek Mill, I'm not really a big fan of. Big Sean was always a mystery for me because besides his voice, right? I think he really has a cool voice. He's not really dope lyrically, and I find that from my personal point of view, there's a lack of flavor. I can't really put him anywhere. Is he more of a club rapper? Is he he's just I find like he doesn't really have like a style.
He's everywhere, you know. Yeah, I understand what you mean.
And again, and again, like he's a little bit flavorless from my point of view. Of course, I know, and again, who am I to talk? Like, if you look at the guy, like he's been on the Billboard, I don't know how many times.
That's true.
He's collaborated with like everyone that's that has some clout. But still, like I'm still not like I hear Big Sean and I'm like, okay, except for this song, which I found like he really, I was really into it.
Yeah.
And I was like, first, that's a G pick, G pick, and it was definitely a nice one. And it's one of those that, you know what, it's not original. It's a straight up fast tempo trap beat.
Yeah. Straight to your face,
Exactly. So again, hot track, but not really original. So
no,
for that
it's a
reason,
lot of energy, energy-driven rap.
And again, we're gonna cover that later on in other categories. So for that, hot track but not original, I give it a 2.5.
Oh, good. That's good enough. Fair enough. And let's get to delivery, lyrics, and flow. Oh, 2012, the new age of rap. These guys, they outshine themselves because it's not like I'm not a big fan of the new age of rap. A lot of mumbling and too fast.
But these guys aren't really mumbling.
No.
This track.
But even overall, Meek Mill, I love his stuff. It's you understand, you could follow. Mm-hmm. I can relate to it, So, and on this one, they had nice flow, nice delivery, braggadocious rap to its fullest. In 2012, Young Guns doing their thing and representing. Like, both of them were perfectly fit on the track, the beat they follow. Sometimes the young cats, the problem is they got this hype beat, but they can't be on par with the beat. It's like they're out of focus, out of sync. And sometimes I'm like, did somebody mix this or finalize this? It's just spitting on anything, And sometimes the spitting is not on par with the beat. Like back then, it was an art craft, an artwork, It's like you're painting like a Basquiat painting, Michelangelo, everything had to be perfect, but nowadays you just put a beat and just spit, and then it's a hit. I'm like, sometimes it doesn't make no sense. And this one, the guys, they follow the beat, they feel the beat, and Big Sean had a nice part of it, but the one I quoted most was Meek. Like, you can play checkers all on my jacket cause it's Damien, and we bombs away on y'all rappers. I say, yeah, I murdered that Panamera turtle back. Say they want beef. Well, where the is my burger at? It's really it's fun.
That's a good one.
And it goes with the energy, the hype, the beat.
That's a good one.
And don't forget, courtesy of Genius.com for the lyrics. And for that, I was so mesmerized by the beat, the flow. Every time I hear that, I'm all hyped up. I'm ready to do. Fucked it up, make moves, So I give it a 4.
Okay, I feel you. So as for me, delivery, lyrics, and flow, I was always like a little undecided on Big Sean and Meek Mill. I've heard a few tracks, but I don't know. I just don't feel Meek Mill. That's just me. It's a me thing. It's just a me thing. But I was still pleasantly surprised that fast-paced delivery flow was on point.
Yeah.
And I really love the way how like they kind of like they change the cadence to put like more emphasis on the punchline. Mm-hmm. That was dope. But when we look at the lyrics, there's really not a lot of consistency, I find.
It's bragging rights. It's spitting. It's not a song to meditate on it afterwards. It's not that kind of song.
Of course, but again, still lyrics are part of a rap song. So, I give it a 3.5.
3.5.
That's
Oh.
right. That's right.
Production beat, that's where they get the most point. As far as production beat, what a beat. It's fired up track.
Oh, yeah.
In this post age of simple rap beats, it's a feat, you know, and I love it. I feel it. This is the kind of beat you don't even need the lyrics. You hear the sirens, the horns, you know. Oh, and Jaleel Beats, he's the one that touched that lays that beat, you know.
Producer.
A new producer, you know, touched many of the new age beats like Fabulous, Anderson .Paak, The Game, 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Jamil's, Jadakiss, you know, just to name a few. And I love his stuff, you know. He's starting to pick up, you know. It's not the premier style, but it's hyped up, you know. New generation of beat, they're more hyped up, you know. It's more party driven, and it uses 2 samples only. It's called Fat Rap Remix by Big Sheen, featuring a bunch of guys like Astronaut and a bunch of names I don't know, you know. That was in 2010. And the other sample is Paper Tags by Jadakiss featuring French Montana, Wally, and Styles P. That was in 2012. That's the 2 main samples they use on that track, you know. And it's really fired up. I can't complain, you know. So something you gotta get your groove on, you know. And for that reason, I give it a 4.
Oh, okay. Well, we're on point. We're both on point, so I'm just going to start my statement by saying that I gave it a 4 as well. Dope beat, produced by Jaleel Beats, which you've covered. I think that you do have this bassy trap beat, but I find the bells and the alarm adds a lot of texture.
Okay.
You know, it kind of like puts you in context that and there's a
It's vital.
there's a search of emergency, you know?
Yeah,
and
that's
I,
true. That's a nice way to describe
it. I really enjoyed the beat, and as I'm doing my research, I think, you know what, Jadakiss was supposed to spit on that beat, but he said no, he passed it.
I know.
He passed it. Jada, man, that's a miss. That's a miss right there. Hot beat. So for this reason, I give it a 4 on 5.
Nice. As for relevance, longevity, this is where it's gonna hurt the most, you know. Everything past 2000, 2010, this is where it's harder to judge for us, you know. And that's why 40 years of hip hop, we cover 1,000 songs from all the eras, you know. But that's where we could break or miss a song, you know. It's not, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean the song is not good, you know. But it's just the points are different for relevance. It's 2012. It's like it's been 6 years, and it spawned three different remixes. You know, one by The Game, another one by Lil Wayne, and one by Diggy Simmons.
How many remixes did you count?
No, that's 3 different remixes.
Oh,
you know,
because I counted 5. I found 5
know.
different remixes.
No, but some of them were not remix of the songs. They were like more of a cover. You know.
Oh yeah, like a mixtape.
But the cover song, like a cover, it's like he just do his own version.
Yeah,
you know?
like he takes an instrumental, like a mixtape track.
Yeah, still, that's right.
Like a mixtape joint.
So for that, I don't have much to say because it's still young. 6 years in it, you know, it's gonna get more in the impact section. I'll give you some reason, but for that relevance and longevity, and it didn't change the game, the song really, you know. And 2.5, I went with 2.5, you know.
Oh, you're harsh, man.
No,
I was like, damn.
Yes, but
You're laying out
I didn't have arguments for that
okay,
point.
yeah, and I support you.
Mm-hmm.
I support you, my brother. So, as for me, relevance. Is this song still relevant?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? To me, it's still fresh. Okay, it's still not brand new.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not even a decade old.
No.
Not only that, but the style is super current. You know, like meaning a new new. It would feel like a new song. Like it would come out. I would never think like, oh, this is from like 2012.
That's true.
Again, it's that track, fast-paced, bassy track.
Someone that picks it up right now wouldn't know it's been 6 years. It's like, you won't feel the endless.
It is still relevant. Longevity, it's fairly a new track.
Yeah.
So to me, I find like it's because I was trying to like, okay, so how would I label this song? How would I like if I'm trying to describe this song? To me, I feel that it sits between a club banger and or something that would play in Too Fast and Too Furious.
Yes.
For like the fast driving. I don't know.
The end of the movie, so hot scene, the hot pushing.
Yeah, like
scene.
the house, the hot racing scene in the fast car movies. I don't know. I don't care too much for fast cars, but I feel like it would be apropos to have this track on there. Still banging if you ask me, and for that reason, I'm gonna hit it with a 3.5.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. As for impact, powerful impact.
Boom from the cannon.
Hot as fire.
Yeah.
Hot.
Indeed.
Showed that Meek Mill was here to stay. Even after his bid, he came out stronger than before. And after his bid, it's a new Meek Mill. More, it's different. But for the impact of that song, hey, it was remixes, covered. It was even sampled in 6 songs, Okay. Rick Ross sampled it. That's where the covers come in, When I said they did a cover, Rick Ross did his own version, for his mixtape. And it was called Burn, featuring other cats. And he sampled that original song. Lil Wayne sampled it, to do his own version. Cassidy, the battle rapper, Cassidy, Papoose did it. Another guy, Uchi did 2 versions. He sampled it twice, Uchi, on the song called Hitter and the other song called ATL, So the impact was pretty strong even now.
I agree.
You would know it's been 6 years. So for that part, impact, I give it a 3.5.
Oh, fair. As for me, you did go over the remixes. I counted 5. There's a Lil Weezy, Lil Wayne remix. There's the Game remix, and there's a couple that were unofficial mixtapes. But it also went 86 on the Billboard.
Yeah, that's true. They charted,
And again, this is what I'm saying. How like Big Sean has this capacity to get on the Billboard.
He got the Midas touch. Everything he touches turns to gold, That's why people come and get him,
But still, like, I haven't heard one Big Sean album. And I listened to his first album when it came out because he was hyped by Kanye. I think Kanye put him on.
I think so, yeah.
I think, again,
he did a lot of things with Kanye,
I would have to check. But I think, and at that time, Kanye just did My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy. So Kanye was like relevant, Kanye he just dropped this powerhouse of an album, and he's like, okay, check out this guy called Big Sean, and I'm like, okay, check out the album, and I was like, so maybe it's that taste that just stayed in my mouth over, a decade. So that's why, maybe I should revisit Big Sean. That's what the track made me realize.
To me, Big Sean is like the modern age Method Man.
What? Are you what?
No, not lyrically. I meant as a presence. He's a guy. He comes on your tracks. He comes in. He comes out, and he shines. That's what Method Man used to do,
Yeah, but
you just had him spit like 2-3 verses, and your song became hyped up. That's what I see it.
But charisma level.
No, it's not the same. It's 2 different persons. But I mean, the energy.
Okay.
The energy. I'm not talking about the presence. Yes, that's why.
I feel you.
So Method Man, even if he didn't spit, just say, MET, I'm here. Big Sean has this aura present. Every time he comes by, I'm like, hey, he's got that energy-driven thing, It's like, so I don't see him as a consistent album, and Method Man had that likeness. His album were not consistent.
It's true.
After the first one,
that was
take out, that was
To
the
me,
only, to me, the best.
There was only one.
And there was T2, that was, after listening like 40 times, T2 Judgment Day.
Yeah, for me,
And some more, but then...
if you gotta listen to an album 40 times to enjoy it, then...
I know, it's a problem.
Man.
But that's another subject. We'll talk about MET, you know, so the Met Men. So, that's it. So, for Impact, what did you give?
Impact, I give it a nice 4.
Nice
well 4.
Okay, compared to my 3.5.
Oh, you gave
That's
okay.
fine.
That's so again like very.
We're
fair.
not too far.
I got like a total of 17.5 out of 25 for a 70% for who got the props.
Me, I came out with a 17 out of 25. So 68% who got the prop.
That's right.
So if we review, it's because I went with my Impact was 3.5, Relevance was 2.5. What about you? So
as a recap,
that's where it's synced, Relevance and Impact, you know, to me. That's where it's synced.
Actually, to me, I would say the weakest points were definitely the originality.
Okay.
Because I didn't really find that original.
Okay.
But originality, I gave it a 2.5. How much you give it?
I came out with a 3 for originality.
3 for originality.
Yes.
And delivery, lyrics, and flow, I hit it with a 3.5. And you got?
I got a 4.
Oh, 4. Okay, that's not bad. Production, I think we matched on that one.
4.
Status quo.
Status quo 4.
4 for 4. And relevance.
Yeah, I went up with a 2.5.
Okay, so I was a little more generous. Went with a 3.5. Impact, I got the 4, and you got
the 3.5.
Okay.
So overall, we both got, or who got the prop status.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think we gave it a fair value.
Yes.
All right, party people.
So, thanks for watching. That was Burn episode 25.
That's right.
Feel free to hit us. Let us know what you think about that review. Were we fair enough or not, you know? And don't forget, courtesy of Wikipedia, WooSample.com, Genius.com, RateYourMusic.com. That's where we get our sources and our own experience, our own leverage, hip-hop purity, knowledge.
Guys, subscribe, like, and share with your friends. This is Mr. Ron.
And don't forget to ring the bell. YouTube, you gotta ring the bell if you want to know the notifications about every new comments that's posted, so you can see the interaction where we went off or not.
Well, actually, when you click the bell, you basically get a notification. So as soon as we post,
about a new posting, you know,
get like an email.
That's cool. So thank you very much, party people. We out.
Love, peace, and we out.